Polyp works here. So I noticed something very interesting. What if this is all just a big body snatching plot? Because follow me here. So in chapter 1085 recently, in Cobra's talk with Emu, Cobra mentions that of the first 20 families, someone too had the name Emu. What's interesting about this is that this seems like a context clue that Emu was the one to receive the eternal youth surgery from an adept user of the op fruit in their time. And the Chekhov's gun of this concept has to fire at some point. So I think Emu is the receiver of the eternal youth surgery. However, what's so interesting about that power in particular is that during the time when it is first mentioned, during Dressrosa, in a conversation between Doflamingo and Law, Doflamingo brings up another power before Law brings up the eternal youth surgery, declaring it as a concept officially in the manga. The power that is brought up is the soul swapping surgery, the personality swapping surgery that Law does on the various Straw Hats during Punk Hazard, which kind of play a part in being the op fruit's real official introduction in the story. I mean, we do see it in Shabadi, but this is like its formal introduction. So I just find it super interesting that these two powers are named back to back. We bring up a power that swaps bodies, and then we bring up a power that can make a body eternally useful. So here's what I'm thinking. There are a lot of theories going around that Nefertiti the Lily is Emu. I think that is both true and false. What I think has happened is that in the past, Emu had an op user swap bodies with Nefertiti the Lily, and then ends up killing her in their body. Then that same op fruit user makes the body of Nefertiti the Lily that Emu is inhabiting currently eternally useful. And I think the reason for doing that is in accordance with a very prominent thing in One Piece, inherited will. So maybe Emu didn't know that the Nefertiti bloodline extended past Nefertiti the Lily, meaning they didn't know that she had a brother. So by becoming a D clan member, you stop the inherited will of that D clan member. But seeing as how maybe later on they found out that indeed she had a brother, what they did was erase all evidence from her of this world in order to keep the Nefertiti family ignorant of their heritage, therefore stopping an inherited will of a D clan faction. Now, in terms of Devil Fruit mechanics, it doesn't really matter when Emu ate their Devil Fruit, either before or after the body snatching, because if it was before, you just kill Nefertiti Lily in Emu's body, have the Devil Fruit on hand that originally possessed the essence of whatever fruit that Emu has. The essence would go into the Devil Fruit after Emu's body has died, containing Nefertiti the Lily. Then Emu, as Nefertiti the Lily, would simply eat the fruit again. Therefore, you have an eternal person with a very powerful, presumably Zoan Devil Fruit. But yeah, at least that's what I think. But give me your thoughts. If you like stuff like this, please feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Polyp Works. And if you like what you see, I would appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. See you next time.